Hi everyone, in this video I painted an Alla Prima with limited palette. I prepared my canvas with white gesso, so I have better surface to paint on it, and I add a layer of burnt umber to knock down the white value of the gesso. Then I started my sketch also with burnt umber, and sometimes I use raw umber. I like just sketch actually mostly with oil paint directly, and just paint rough sketch, loose style, and bigger shapes, so no details, no color mixing at all in the beginning, just rough shapes, and from there I work more on the drawing and the shapes and values. Now when I have the sketch, I erase the light part of the face, so I break it down to two big shapes, dark and light, and from there I can go and bring up more elements from the face. Like now I draw the eyes and mouth and the nose and some outlines, still working with only burnt umber. That's fantastic medium and color, just work with the drawing, the values as long as it needs, and this stage it's very important to get the drawing somehow right before you add the colors and the big shapes also. The fantastic thing about oil paint that you can erase anytime and you can adjust anytime you want. It dries slowly. There is different way to start sketch with. Sometimes I start with only pencil or charcoal, which I like it too. But if I have just maybe 1 or 2 hours and just want to paint a small painting, small portraits, so I just go directly with paint. It feels more like freedom for me to just design my shapes, my portrait how I want it. Two different ways I start sketching with. One is Loomis method, Andrew Loomis method, and one is Charles Bargue method. I studied more Charles Bargue in art school, and I really like it. It's really easy, simple to understand, but it takes time to master it. I probably have done like 200-300 small portraits with charcoal, with pencil, and with oil to get somehow, and have understanding of the method. It's really simple to understand, but it takes a lot of time and practice to master it. So if you want to check out Charles Bargue course drawing, Google it, you will find it. Now I mix some colors for the light part, and I have small changes, you can see small different values in the face, but I try not to lose my overall big light shapes. So I work still with a lot of value, not a lot of value, but like 4-5 value range in the face. So in the beginning it's just 2 shapes and 2 values, dark and light. Now in the face we have like 4-5 values, and from maybe light from the highlight to mid-tones. Around the mouth, the nose, it's a lot of small shapes and small values. I always have struggled with this part of the portrait. Is I believe it's so difficult to get it right. And I try to have soft edges as long as it needs. There's actually not so many sharp edges in the face, so keep it soft. It's really nice, and overall shapes it close together, and you can see just only one big shapes, even if there was different values. And I really like to only work with limited palette. It just keep it simple and just mix my other colors if I need. Sometimes I add some more colors in my palette when I paint maybe some objects that is not earthy colors or landscape or cityscape. Otherwise I just keep it really simple. So I basically have black, like ivory black and white, and ivory black for me it's like blue. If you can see it blue, so it's much easier to understand the value and your painting not getting too black. I used to have my paintings really dark. I use too much of the black, but now I see it as blue color and mix it with other colors to get my darker values. And I also have 2 different yellows. I really like cadmium yellow for lighter skin flesh tones, and I also like yellow ochre for mid-tones, mixing mid-tones, and cadmium red, it's my favorite for flesh tones. And I have alizarin crimson for darker tones like in the hair and some dark shadows. And I have sometimes blue, like cobalt blue. Now in the dark shape of the hair I add some darker values. So in the beginning you don't need to go the dark, so it's good to have more room for go darkest darks in and it gives more character and more abstracts, from light from the dark, so your lightest shape pumping out more when you go darker in the end. And also with some designing and some details in the hair. Also in the end you don't need to go to the detail in the beginning. I used to do that and just focus on the detail, but now it's more big shapes and big value groups. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it.